What's up, you guys? Sam Tsui here, and welcome to the second edition of the Sam Tsui vlogging series. Now, I'm still pretty new to this whole vlogging thing, but I do promise that this and all future vlogs will include at least some of the following. Me rambling about random things. Awkward songs and parodies. Me trying to be funny. Me trying to be interesting. The occasional shameless product placement. Me generally making a fool of myself, and oh so much more. All with the end goal, I hope, of us getting to know each other a little bit better. So I recently posted a new mashup. I'll throw the link up here if you haven't seen it yet. But at the end of that video, I asked you guys to submit questions to me so that I could answer them in this vlog. But I know that a lot of vloggers do these kinds of Q&A style videos, so I wanted to do something a little different and special for you guys. So instead of just reading your questions and then answering them, I'm actually going to try and sing all of your questions. In case you're curious, this is the me making a fool of myself part of the vlog. So here we go. Question number 1. Tavisha Kapoor asks, can you make a video in which you just talk? Wanna hear voice while talking? And by the way, what are your fans called? Like there are directioners and believers, yeah. This is a great question because it's actually one I've gotten for a while now. Do I have a name for my fans? I think my favorite so far has to be the Samily. Now, it's obviously a pun between my name, Sam, and family, but I actually think it's kind of perfect because so much of what I do is about you guys and this community and support and love, so the idea that we're all one big happy Samily, I think is pretty cool. Wait, but hold on a second. My friend Eric, who's listening to me film this vlog from the other room, just came in and asked if I said that I called my fans samurais. Even though he misheard me and I was saying Samily, I actually kind of love samurais too. I don't know which one I like better. I had actually never heard of samurais before, but that is also kind of amazing. Maybe in the comments, leave which you prefer, the Samily or samurais. Okay, moving on. Andrew Chang had this to say, excellent mashup. Here's a question for your vlog. What's your spirit Pokemon? Okay, so I was a huge Pokemon fan as a kid. I had all the toys. I had like a holographic Charizard. I caught all the Pokemon on Pokemon Red, so I very much appreciate this question. But I think my spirit Pokemon is probably pretty obvious, right? Jigglypuff. I mean, come on. He likes to sleep. I love to sleep. He's got that cute little microphone. I have like a million microphones in my studio back there. And most importantly, he loves to sing. I mean, that song that he sang in the TV show was, it was pretty sick. Yeah, okay. Great question. Moving on. History Justice wants to know, would you upload singing lessons to help with projection, lower notes, and tune? And what's your favorite color? I've actually been thinking about doing a singing vocal technique video at some point as part of this vlog series. But if I had to give a quick tip that would help all of those things, projection, low notes, and pitch, the simplest thing I could say would be to breathe. Whenever I'm singing something and I'm having a tough time or I'm feeling like I'm not sounding good, over half the time it's just because I'm forgetting to take big, deep breaths. And once you do that, you just have a lot more air to work with, and then your projection and your control of your low notes and your pitch all just become a lot easier because you actually have air to be pushing out. So yeah, breathe. And to answer your second question, my favorite color is teal. Kiara Vonderwall wants to know, you have a single ticket for one return trip in a time machine. What time and place will you go visit? So I actually love this question because you may or may not know, but I did not actually study music in college. I studied classical Greek. Ever since I was a little kid, I've been obsessed with ancient history. So if I could get into a time machine, I think I would have a lot of fun. As to where and when I would go, I would probably make a trip to Athens in around 431 BC. That way I could hang out with Euripides, catch the first production of Medea. The Parthenon would have been just finished last year, and that I think would be pretty amazing to see. But if it's a round trip ticket, I would definitely make sure to get out of there before the Peloponnesian War started, because things kind of went downhill from there. But that was an awesome question, and now I can't stop thinking about how badly I want a time machine, so let's just move on. Shelby Luna said, "Hi Sam, I like this song, but my favorite song's Christmas Every Day. I also love books, can you tell me what book you are reading now? If you tell me in your vlog, I will be so happy." That is a great question. I do love to read, and I'm a huge fantasy sci-fi geek. So right now I'm working on this book you probably have never heard of. It's called The Gormenghast Novels. It's an old school kind of seminal fantasy classic written around the same time as Lord of the Rings. And if you're into this kind of stuff, it's great. It's about this ancient dynasty living in this old crumbling castle, and it's sort of spooky, and it's very cool. But if you are not so much into this genre, it's very thick, so you might not want to run out and go pick it up. But I love it, and I'm about a third of the way through this monster of a book. But I'm also partway through a book that maybe you have heard of, the third of the Hunger Games trilogy, Mockingjay. And I'm not actually reading a physical book, I'm listening to it as an audiobook in my car. In LA, where I live, you have to drive everywhere, and the traffic is horrible, so you end up spending hours and hours stuck in your car, and listening to books on tape is actually an awesome way to pass the time. Now, this is the part of the video I warned you about where I'm going to refer you to a website, but this is actually a service that I use and I think is awesome, so bear with me and do check it out. It's called audible.com, and it's where I downloaded Mockingjay and all of the other books that I've listened to in the car, and it's awesome because they have a huge selection. Basically any kind of book or magazine that you're into, they have like thousands and thousands of things to choose from. And right now, if you actually go to audible.com/Sam, you can get your first audiobook for free, whether it's Mockingjay or any other audiobook of your choice. So why not go try it out, audible.com/Sam, and they'll know I sent you. To be honest, I kind of want to go get in my car right now and find out whether Katniss chooses Gale or Peeta. It's really been eating away at me, but I guess I'll answer a couple more questions first. Chinua Monroe asks, "What's your most favorite type of cheese? ... 3. I did say that no question is too random, and that question is pretty random, my friend, but I would say my favorite cheese is probably a creamy brie spread out over some warm bread. Unfortunately, that's it for my Q&A. I got a ton of amazing questions, and I'm saving them all for future vlogs of this type, so make sure that you keep sending me questions, whether it's on Twitter or on comments, and I will sing and then answer more questions in the future. And of course, in the meantime, there's a ton of new music videos, covers, and originals that will be coming your way, so make sure that you are subscribed. And until then, I hope that all of you Samily members and samurais are having a great day, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys. And in response to my most recent mashup, a new fan, Brianna Sumi, asks, "Who the freak are you? Why have I never